everybody, my name is Harry Jacobs and I am the North of 60 Gamer, and welcome to the North of 60 Gaming channel. Today we're going to look at Century Spice Road by Emerson Matsuuchi and published by Plan B Games. It is a game for 2 to 5 players, plays in about 30 to 45 minutes, and says 8 and up. So we're going to go down to the table, we're going to take a quick look, we're going to look at how it's organized in the box, we're going to look at the rules, we're going to do the setup, and then I'm going to teach you how to play this game in about 15 minutes. This is not a playthrough. So let's head down to the table and play, or learn in this case. So let's dig into the box. This is a very small footprint. This is as simple as the rules are. You can see there is the setup, and we're going to go through that setup in a minute. The rules are very, very simple. We have the 4 bowls for for our cubes, and we're going to set that up. We have coins for our bonuses when we fulfill orders. We have our point cards. We have our merchant cards where we're going to manipulate the dice, and I'll show you a little bit more. We have our cubes, and we have our different locations, and we have our starter cards, and we're going to show you that in a minute. So I'm going to set this up, but that's what's in the box. You can see the rules are super simple, and we're going to teach you how to play right now. So now that we're ready to play the game, just a couple things to note. That the starting cards are notated by the purple border, and these are the 2 actions that everybody gets. You're allowed to pick up 2 yellow cubes or transform up to 2 times. So in other words, you could take 2 cubes and upgrade it once, or take 1 cube and update it twice. And the idea is to manipulate the spices, as we said before. The idea of the game is the first person who trades enough spices for 6 cards in a 2-player game, or 5 cards in a 3-player game, will trigger the end game, and then everybody needs an equal number of turns, and when everybody has an equal number of turns, the game ends. So if the first player ends the game because he picks up, in this case, the 6th card, the second player will get 1 more turn after that. And of course, it's just how many points can we get, and with our bonus points. So in this case, yellow would be very interested in doing some things here. We can buy cards. So the first action, though, I believe that he is going to do is he is going to pick up this card. This card allows us to transform a red into 3 yellows. And then we'll slide these along. As you can see, when we go through, the farther we go through the market for a merchant card, that we have to place resources on these cards, which other players will be able to get in order to select the merchant card that you would like to play. This player is going to do the same thing. He's going to take the first card and put it into his hand. And again, we slide this along. At this point in time, we don't have any red cubes, but what yellow is going to do is he's going to pick up 2 yellow cubes, which is basically turmeric, and he's going to place them on his board. I should explain this is turmeric, saffron, cardamom, cinnamon. I love cinnamon. The first thing that the next player is going to do, as you can see, is he's going to be able to transform 3 yellow cubes into a red and a green cube. Blue is now going to take his upgrade action. You can tell an upgrade action by the arrow going up, and he is allowed to upgrade twice. At this point in time, he is going to upgrade. He's going to upgrade 2 yellows for 2 reds. Coming to our player on the right, he is going to play 2 yellows. He's going to do the exact same thing. He's going to take, I'm going to call them cubes, yellow cubes. There is another version of this with the Golem editions, and they actually are crystals as opposed to spices. We'll come back over here. I only have one thing that I can do actually at this point, is to actually take one of my red cubes and make 3 yellow cubes. We're going to come over to here. The only card left is the upgrade card. And that works out well for him. And I'm going to show you why in a moment. So he's going to upgrade 2 yellows to 2 reds as well. At this point in time, the first player does not have any cards. He's just going to pick up his cards. That is the action. So basically, the three actions that you can take during the game is pick up a card, play a card, pick up your cards, or the fourth action is a buy action where you're actually going to sell or deliver the spices to one of these merchants above. And here you trade with these merchants, basically. These are typically called points cards. The second player does the same thing. Next go round, we both picked up our cards. Yellow is going to upgrade his 2 yellows to 2 reds. Now you can start to see, if you can see the colors here, that they're starting to work on different colors. Now, yellow is going to go, I'm taking this card. So right off the bat, he's going to actually spend 3 red, 2 yellow to take this card. This card is only worth 8 points. However, he can take a silver coin, which is worth a bonus point at the end. And he turns it upside down in his play area, and he will look at it at the end. So people cannot see the cards in which you are playing. We will slide this over, and we come to the first player. Again, now you can see that the first player goes, oh my God, you just ruined my move. But that's all right. So the first player is actually going to buy this card here. And he's going to start to work on some brown. As you can see, the resources are depleted, and then he has to start basically from scratch again. So in his case, he's going to want to play 2 yellows and pick up the 2 yellow cubes, or the turmeric. I love turmeric. It's a great spice for chili. And this is how the game goes till the end. At the end of the game, you're going to count up all the points of all the point cards in your hand. You're going to count the points for the bonus gold, which is 3, and an extra 1 for the silver. And whoever has the highest victory points is the winner and the best trader. That is simple as this game goes. This game takes about 20 to 30 minutes to play and is absolutely a lot of fun to play. And that is my tutorial for Century Spice Roads. I do hope you liked it. Please, if you like what you saw, please consider liking it, subscribing, and hitting the bell if you'd like to see more of these types of tutorials in the future.